Welcome to Xero Hero, a short video blog from HBA Encompass aimed to make your Xero journey easier. Please note that all the slides today have been created from existing Xero training videos. Xero has rapidly changed in the past few years, so sometimes the pictures are using old screenshots or overseas versions. Where possible, each session is followed up by a live demonstration. If you have any queries regarding any content delivered today, feel free to contact me via email, victoria@hbaencompass.com.au or phone 0754 447094. Welcome to budgets.
So let's have a quick look at budgets, because we haven't mentioned budgets so far in our training, and it's really a powerful tool. And the good thing, and it talks at the top here in the writing, is about the collaboration, because anyone with the access can create or update a budget. So you might create one yourself as to what you think your business is going to do for the year. Ring me up and say, hey, what do you think? I can have a look at it, I can change it or whatever, and then we've both got it, we've both worked on it, we can talk about it on the phone with both of us on the same screen and get the same output. So very, very handy from there. So you can have many budgets, which is a bit scary, but quite often if people are looking at businesses, you might want a worst case, best case, middle of the road case of where you think you're going to be. And to do a new budget, we go into Reports and Budget Manager. And then we just add a new budget. We pick the start date. And what it generally does is it will put actuals in for 3 months. And then you do the period for 12 months. So what it will do here, you can see that we've got January, February, March. Then April's got no figures in. So you've got an idea of what you've done. You can change the actual to 12 months if you want to go back and see what you've done over the last 12 months, because sales are sometimes seasonal, they go up and down, and you can change it. And the other thing with that is not only are your sales seasonal, but your expenses are seasonal. So you can go in and go, okay, when did I last pay my electricity bill? When's the next one due, and get it every 3rd month or whatever it is. When did I pay my insurance? Right, it'll be due in November. So quite easy to do that. If you're using tracking, you can filter by departments, but it's a matter of just calling it whatever it is that you want to call it. So the important thing is probably to put a date on it when you can, to try and remind you what it was for, or something that's useful in the name there. And you can export it to a spreadsheet, play with it to your heart's content, and import it back in if you prefer to work in a spreadsheet rather than working in the budget system. So the same logic as with everything else, export to Excel, save it as a CSV, import it. So once you've actually got budgets in there, you can look at comparative balances between what your budget is and what you said you were going to do, which is good for an accountability process. So you can see here for the month of January, and you can change the periods and the date ranges and everything up here, there's no problem with that. But we see the sales were 450, the budget was 15,000, we're down by 14,550. Year to date, the same thing. So you can take the year to date off or whatever if you want to, but it's very handy to be able to say what you've done and how you compare. Again, all reports you can save, you can change the layout a little bit, you can publish, you can print, or you can export. So that's where the budget variance report comes in. Okay, and if we tick it, as we mentioned before, it comes up as a favourite. My name's Victoria Berry. I'm one of the directors of HBA Encompass. So if you need to contact me, my email address is victoria@hbaencompass.com.au, or of course our phone number is 0754 447094. Thanks for listening.